You guys, welcome back. It's M. Williams, Sugar Salon TV. Thanks for coming on here where you're going to be finding tutorials, helpful tips on hair care, and all of that good stuff from a licensed master cosmetology here in Atlanta, an ex-salon owner that has had 3 salon locations. So I'm introducing a new playlist, and it's called For My Older Queens. It's called For My Older Queens. And so I know I have a lot of women that are 50 and up or 40 and up, and they're watching my channel. So I want to start putting some information out here about you guys. And so if you are a queen who are looking for helpful tips on your hair, you may be 40 plus, and you're looking for advice on your hair care and other things to do with that age group, go to this playlist. Again, it's going to be called For My Older Queens, and it's going to be a new playlist. So welcome to this new playlist. Welcome to younger people too, but I'm going to make a specific playlist for the older women. So as we get older, we start to take medications and all of that other stuff. They start prescribing us medications and all of that. So how does medications affect your hair? And so will medications affect their hair or your hair? Yes, it will. Medications will have an effect on your hair. What can you do about it? One thing, when you get prescribed, whether it's high blood pressure medications or whether it's high cholesterol medications, whatever your prescription is, make sure you guys that you talk to your healthcare provider about it and about the effects of it. If you want to know if it'll affect your hair, ask him or her about the effects on your hair. Ask them about the side effects, because a lot of times when you're given a new prescription or you're prescribed something, a lot of times nowadays doctors are so busy they don't really follow through with you, or they don't really give you this information while you're sitting right there in front of them, because they have their next patient that they got to go to. So you want to inquire of them, try to see if you can stop them dead in their tracks and just can ask them, is this going to affect my hair? Because 9 times out of 10, when you go pick up the prescription and you get it filled, it's going to have this 5 or 6 page pamphlet in there, and you got to read about the side effects. Sometimes the side effects may not even mention anything about hair. So on my channel, I try to, educate people and be transparent. So medications will have an effect on your hair. So do your due diligence, do your own research. Also inquire with your healthcare provider. So what can you do about it? Well, one thing you can do, you always want to make sure you take multivitamins. That's a given. Multivitamins, that's something you want to be taking anyway. You always want to be taking a multivitamin. So make sure you do that. Take you a 1 a day for women, or whatever is your favorite vitamin, or you can inquire with your healthcare provider about some good vitamins for you. You also want to eat healthy with fruits and vegetables. Make sure you eat fruits and vegetables every day. Believe it or not, our body needs that, and our hair is relying on our nutrition. The health of our hair is relying on we eat, like how healthy we eat, like whatever is inside, that's going to affect our hair. So it doesn't matter if it's something good we putting inside or if it's something bad we're putting inside. It will have an effect on your hair. So you want to always be eating healthy. Make sure you get a fruit a day. Whether, find out what's your favorite fruit. Make sure you eat that. Get you some fruit and eat it. Just like yesterday and this week, my husband and I, we've been eating a lot of watermelon. We tend to keep oranges, bananas, and I've been buying watermelon lately. So that's good for you. Eat your vegetables too. Believe it or not, it's going to help your hair always. Cut back on the carbs. When a carb breaks down in your body, like rice, or potatoes, potato chips, and any kind of carb, when it breaks down, it's actually sugar. So if you're eating a lot of carbs, it's going to break down and it's going to become sugar, which is not the greatest, healthiest thing for you. You can also get proteins, because proteins are excellent for your hair. Like protein really helps your hair be healthy. Fruits and vegetables help your hair be healthy. and proteins as well, as I mentioned. So what kind of protein? Where can you get protein from? You can make protein smoothies, like you can get, get your blender or whatever you have that you blend up your fruits. And you can also do some juicing. If you don't like just eating vegetables, you can juice your vegetables and make a delicious juice. But for proteins, you can do you some protein smoothies. Get you your favorite protein powder, and put that powder in there and put your vegetables. You can put some kale or some other vegetables in your smoothie. You can also put nuts, and oatmeal. You can put oat. All of this is a good source of protein. So for just eating protein, you can do the smoothies. You can eat nuts. I eat lots of nuts. And my husband, he was eating the oatmeal, so I just started eating a lot of oatmeal. It's the instant oatmeal. Sometimes I make that other oatmeal. Sometimes I get the oatmeal in the packs, but that's a good source of protein. Black beans are a good source of protein. Chicken is a good source of protein. And so protein is excellent for your hair. As we get older, as I said, and you end up on prescription medication, you want to go up to the next level in your intake with the multivitamins, the proteins, the fruits and vegetables. You also want to drink lots of water. When I met my husband, I didn't drink that much water. I never was one to crave or drink a lot of water. And everybody used to be like, your skin is so pretty. How is your skin so pretty? And they was like, okay, I guess you drink a lot of water, but I didn't. So I want you to drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of water now, but years ago I didn't. And you just have to make yourself like water. If you don't really like water because it really doesn't have a taste, then you can infuse it with cucumbers, lemons, limes, strawberries, kiwi, different kind of fruit, and that'll be another way you can help yourself get some fruit too. So you can infuse your water, but drink lots of water. Exercise, you guys. So when you're under a lot of stress and anxiety, it actually affects your hair growth too, because it puts your hair in a telogen stage. The hair has several stages of hair growth, and one of the stages is the telogen stage. That's the resting phase and the resting stage of your hair. So what happens is, if you're under a lot of stress and anxiety, it'll put your hair in the resting stage. And in the resting stage, that's where your hair don't really grow at all. And sometimes it can fall out in that stage as well. So you want to always relieve stress. When you're under stress, you got to do something to relieve it. If you're at work and you're stressed and you can't just get up and walk at that moment, do some deep breathing exercises. Breathe in really deep and breathe out slowly and long. Breathe in and breathe out. Deep breathing exercises. If you do that for a good 2-3 minutes, that'll help calm you. It'll help calm you, and it works, you guys. And so you don't want to have high anxiety or high stress, high levels of stress, because that will affect your hair too and put it in that telogen resting stage, and your hair can break off and will not grow. You also want to walk. Like I walk a lot. I used to not walk a lot, but now I make sure I walk a lot, and I can tell the effect on my body. And when you start walking a lot, you just automatically walk fast, and everybody be like, why are you walking so fast? Well, that becomes your normal pace of walking because you've been walking for so long. Now you just walk fast.
Thank you.
Walking is excellent. If you have a dog, you can walk your dog. If you don't have a dog, you can walk with a friend or a neighbor. If you don't want to walk with a friend or neighbor, then, just make sure you're walking somewhere safe and you're protecting yourself. Walk in the daytime or either at lunch. Like for me, I walk more when I'm at work. I work 2 days in the office and 3 days at home. So when I go into the office, that's when I walk. When I'm at home, I don't walk as much. I'm going to get that up because I joined the gym, but I haven't been going because I mainly joined the gym just so I can walk on that treadmill and I can be persistent and I can be dedicated and I can be consistent as well. So this is my new playlist called For My Older Queens. So I'm going to be dropping stuff in this playlist that pertain to maybe 40, 45 and older, or if you consider yourself older. Anybody can watch the playlist, of course, but a lot of it's going to be dedicated to older women because I see that a lot of older women watch my videos as well. That's one good thing about YouTube. It will, give you analytics and let you know who's watching your channel, what's the age group and all that. So I do want to dedicate more information out here for you guys as well. So if it's anything you want to see, drop it down below. This was quick, this was brief, but I just wanted to put something on here about, taking medications and prescription medications, and will they have an effect on your hair, and what can you do to counteract that. So, but if it's anything you want to see me talk about on this channel, just drop it down below. And, if you want to see more tutorials on healthy hair, more hair care stuff, more information about your health and how your health and your hair go hand in hand. If you want to see more information about what you see on my channel already, please subscribe, join my family, and go ahead and click the bell. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. That thumbs up will help other people your age group and find this playlist for my Older Queens playlist. It'll also bring people to my channel, and it's free to do any of that. To like, click the bell, put a comment down below, give me a thumbs up. All that's absolutely free. So if you want more information about what you're seeing me doing on my channel, talking about hair and more hair care tutorials and all of that, please subscribe you can click the QR code, you can scan that code, or you can join by subscribing down below. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to see you on my next video. Peace and blessings till I see you next time.